So now. Come on, set. Ready, ready. Ready, break. Ready? Here we go, here we go. Set. Ready up. Set, go.
Alright, fellas, we made some changes to be a complete 3-4 defense on the front. Last game, let me turn the practice squad still in on. It's week 2. I don't even remember exactly where it is. Let's see. Alright. Water, fellas. My playbook. Shit just doesn't lock in, I guess. Probably could have something to do with me doing a new coach. Shit. All right, fellas.
We are about 15 miles south of downtown Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Buffalo Bills. The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are, as we are off and running on EA Sports. Naheem Hines now out of his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Now a man in for an expanded role in 2024. It's James Cook. Now he's loose at the 30. Inside the 20. His third rushing touchdown of the year, his 5th overall. And the Bills get the upper hand.
I gotta start pausing so I can set my stream off first. Oh, you know, fucking giving up a big play on some stupid shit like that.
Sometimes you get locked in, you know, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of
We'll be alright.
Like he was shooting out of a cannon, I would imagine.
Man, bro, I'm trying to set my stream up in the chat. It's like, come on, man.
They'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Ready.
Now Lance wants to change him up. Now the NFL's leading rusher season ago, Josh Jacobs. Not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. You look at this Buffalo defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
On second down, here's Lance. He gets this to Devontae Adams. It's a big play there for Vegas. And even 50 yards.
It's early, but it now took cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
In motion left goes Myers. Lance now on first down. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 of the 15. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing on first down is Lance. That's familiar to tight end. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 11 yards there, just like last play.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Jacobs will cross the line. He's in. Touchdown Raiders. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Good job, Lance.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone and try to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the pistol, they run with Clark. And the turning run there is going to take this all down there to 40. 83 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. The Bills are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, getting road win in the NFL, that's huge. When you do it Week 1, that gets your point in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
You look at this Raiders defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it.
Shut up.
They don't start running the ball, they'll get next down.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They're going option play on 3rd down. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. The keeper good for only 4, and that's going to lead to a 4th down.
Well, if you're going to run the read option, typically, you've got to keep an eye on the defensive end.
And what does that mean? What are you looking for with a defensive end?
Well, you want to play off of what he does. If he collapses inside towards the running back, then you pull it and take it yourself outside in. If he stays outside, you go ahead and leave it with the running back. In this case, pulled it and got good yardage himself.
Working the middle of the field. He's got the man complete. And he'll get this one down at the 20-yard line. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. So the drive will continue after the conversion on 4th. They'll work from the 20 on 1st down. On play action, Allen steps away, and Davis with it offside. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. These two teams all tied after 1. Now a 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he ran the touchdown by Red. The first down as he's taken up to 2. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
If they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the...
And this time he is in. James Cook with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bills have taken the lead. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 13-second ball game. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trying right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it.
Skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've been receptive. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Allen's throw here taken in by Mills. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Cook up the gut. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 105 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Here's Cook again. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Down 2 yards now as they're settled down with a 1st and goal.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly what the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll run with Cook. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter. 14-7. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And now they'll throw with Allen sliding out of the pocket. And it's caught.
Come on, you gotta knock that down, bro. You right there?
First half touchdowns. And the Bills have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
I don't know. Don't worry about it.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know, you want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, they're going to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
Here's a quick throw out one by Lance complete. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Ready.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. Adams the man in motion right. They'll run with Jacobs. And this time he is in. Josh Jacobs, as the first half is winding down. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And just a short
He's in there. What the fuck?
And see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Finding Shakir across the formation.
Come on now.
Nice gain of 21 yards.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender,
When you won't let him go forward.
make sure you don't get yourself picked off, and then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Second and 5. And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis, operating one, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated.
You got to catch that.
Trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
A Lance again here on 2nd and 10. It's caught here by Adams. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Las Vegas paid a steep price to acquire Adams from Green Bay last offseason, and yet they got their money's worth from him in 2022. NFL best 14 receiving touchdowns, over 1,500 yards, and a well-deserved 3rd straight All-Pro selection.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Another incompletion with that one. He's just 7 of 14 throwing the football, 50%. Typically not going to get it done, is it?
And let's just make it simple, and that's exactly why they trail.
In motion, left goes Myers. Now Lance again. That's complete to Turner. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Got that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide on and try to chip someone at the second level.
They're already back to the line now. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Finally held down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs.
Nah, ain't nobody added in. Just switched positions. First game change.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line comes well.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. defense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Yeah. It's 14 yards. I think I can get it. I had to play.
And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. And they'll go for it. Lance.
Come on, Jacobs.
It's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be an even bigger run if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
That is caught. Kincaid with it. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. First down, here's the run with Cook. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run, and that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Cook.
Only on that cutback.
This start to its season, I mean, it doesn't get much better. 2 touchdowns, remember, last week in the opener. 3 more here. This is some kind of pace to put yourself on.
Are we going to go ahead and look ahead and say 4 next week? Is that too much to ask for? That's what he's dreaming about right now. That's what his team's thinking about. But boy, what a start for him.
Touchdown pass to kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
I always start off bad in the beginning of the year.
Set to begin the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time.
And everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not
Kick my stride week 5.
But how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. In motion right goes Adams. The 2nd down attempt there knocked down as it leaves it for White's hand. It's incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game. And there he was, hit again as he threw.
And another time on his backside. Probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now in Buffalo. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Oh, design run for their wideout. Taron Johnson made the stop.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Lance. Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. The Lance going to throw. Touchdown Raiders! Jacoby Myers, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So this is now a 9-point difference. You figure the book here says kick the extra point, make it a 1-score game.
Now, you and I have seen coaches get overly aggressive in this spot, but I agree with you. Kick it here and get back within a score.
That's caught, but he will not get into the end zone. And that one hurts as it will remain a 2-score game here in the 4th. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
Man, somebody act like they want it.
4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical. Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. 3rd down, here's a run by Cook. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Sean McDermott didn't hesitate. They'll go for it on 4th. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. They'll roll him out right. And he'll throw the open man. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Play action. Now it's Allen. Diggs. Touchdown Bills. Stephon Diggs. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Bills are on their way to a 2-0 start. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 20
Yeah, I might.
because we're going to have to play again next week. Boss man. Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will dive into the end zone and a 2-point conversion.
quarterback's great, man. Like I said, I forced some throws.
After the touchdown
Waited too
pass
long
to kick it away.
to throw him. It's on me.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just, Lance has it.
Oh, don't do that, Lance.
And now it's picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Lance to throw on second down here. He's got Turner. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. He's got it to the 43 here. And now they're in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Lance. Open man is Myers. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone,
I mean, I'll be alright, man. Like I said, I don't expect to start off
Well, there they ran into a
high.
first down. Executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Throw left side complete. That's Turner. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now Lance.
How you gonna give me a blue and let it get picked?
They're going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
yeah, they're feeling like they've got
Nah, I'm alright. Probably should have put a little leverage on it.
they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense.
Like I said, I don't really kick in until like week 5.
Interception in the end zone.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So final seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they?
Rough game, forced one.
Question who the better team was out there in this
First I
game.
should have made it, just been late on them.
The score could have been a lot
We
worse
alright
than it
though.
was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. So Allen's going to look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Alright, injuries are on, bro.
It's past the 30. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Allen now looks to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's caught. And he'll be taken down.
GG's, man. If I just have a couple of them throws back, we'll be alright, man. I ain't mad at my guy. He did alright, 71% completion. I mean, there's just a couple throws that I kind of was a little off on.
And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win.
Adams did good. Myers did good. Just gotta capitalize in the red zone.
Now the guys believe you move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them.
Hey man, I don't like I said, first 5 weeks, bro, is give or take. My shit starts to pick up after that. Once everybody gets settled in, and the dust settles, and we get everybody right. But, you know, obviously first, my quarterback not doing bad. It's just like sometimes I do force throws here or there. I was a little late on some of the reads, throws I could have made. Just hesitated. But like I said, we'll be all right. Like I said, it's a long season. Start off 0-2. Might be my jinx. Let me see where we at, man. Lance not doing. Lance is in, bro. He doing all right. He first in the NFL in passing. I mean, not bad. 78% completion. It's not bad. It just, like I said, force those throws. But we will be all right, man. Adams still doing my thing, using him more. Myers doing. Damn, bro. GG's Bills. Definitely got to get these guys ready, man, because it's going to be a long season. All right, appreciate y'all tuning in. That's really between y'all, man. I'm gonna play some Final Fantasy because I really don't like the drama, man. Because, like I said, end of the day, man, like I'm gonna be honest with you, like Pat, like that league was what 19 weeks, and we kept restarting, resetting. And I just really didn't have time for that, man. Like I've got a lot of games coming out this year that I'm trying to get into, and I think a lot of people feel that same way. It's like with the quick restarts, and I don't think anybody wants to really go through that. I'm not trying. I'm like I said. End of the day, I just wanted what was fair for everyone. Like people buy in. Like if I lose, I lose. I don't care. At the end of the day, we do this because we enjoy football. We're not going to have it for fucking 6 months. And, gives people an opportunity to, be within the community. And it's nothing against you, Pac. Like, I know a lot of people, they're kind of putting their feelings towards you because you were the commissioner. But I'm going to be honest, man, and sometimes it's the people that follow you. It's like, true, dude cheats. If you give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. He's done it multiple times. Like the first time you decided to make him a CFM, I told you heads up, hey, do the young blood, man. I don't know how it's going to work. And sure enough, soon as he got a little power, bro, he started doing some crazy shit. And I called him out on it. Like, True started with the editing shit, He remember that shit with DK Metcalf and stuff, and I said something about it, and I was like, man, you keep letting things like this go. I mean, sometimes you gotta learn how to set your foot down. Like if you're gonna do something, just say, hey, this is how it goes. Like we're not gonna have too much crazy shit going on. Like I don't edit my shit. Like the only thing that I fucking do on mine, I change my player's position. That's the only edits you really should be allowed to do. Like changing your stats is crazy. Like I wouldn't do that. Like I'll change someone's position. I'll set a standard for what's allowed. I could DM you the spreadsheet that I got for what you should be able to allow as far as anyone changing positions or whatnot. Because I understand it's football. People want to play their own way, but at the same time, it is a video game, so you have to set certain limitations. It's not that, hey, there's rules just preventing you from doing stuff. Rules are there in CFM because if you run CFM as is, it's broken. Okay, it could be worse than MUT, because if you run a default, it's going to be worse than MUT, because you're going to have 99 overalls everywhere. You're going to have abilities everywhere. Like, I've been in a CFM like that. That shit was chaotic. Like, you couldn't throw the ball at all. Like, it was just instant interceptions, instant sheds, and it's almost impossible for offensive linemen to get abilities unless they just have a good year constantly. Usually by the time offensive linemen do get abilities, they're towards the aging area where they're about to retire. And it's just not fair, in that regard, because defensive linemen can get abilities like that just keep checking in, get more abilities. And then offensive linemen, they have to have an entire good season before they can get, because you can't even skill focus offensive linemen. So, I mean, that's just something to kind of keynote. That's why you have to limit and keep your settings low. All right. So, like, as far as the sliders, you keep this shit low, bro. Like, if somebody hits a 99 overall, they deserve it. You make it to where as they get older, they can get less and less. So you have a window to be 99 overall, somewhere in between. I would say, like, if you draft someone at 20, by the time they're 25 through 27, they should be 99. But anything after that, they should regress. But, if you don't put thresholds and limitations on stuff, it's going to get to where you're going to have 99 overalls everywhere, and it's just not. It is what it is. Like, and you start getting to where you have people just shooting straight up to 90 plus overalls from 78 overalls. I didn't join because I got tired of it. I'm gonna be straight up. I got tired of it, man. It's like, nobody want to be in there. Like 19 weeks, bro. 19 weeks we were doing the same CFM. We reset it, 3 times? The last person that won was Buck City. He won the Super Bowl, and then we sit 19 weeks resetting the same CFM with $320 just sitting there. Like, that's just really where it is. And you know what I mean? Someone came to me and they were like, hey, this is going on because I was playing the Texans, and when you give people power to edit, you have to understand who you gave power to. Okay? If True gets power, that's a no-no. If anyone that True associates with gets power, that's a no-no. Because, the apples usually don't fall far from the tree. So ended up someone, I don't know exactly the storyline. I don't know who gave it to who. I don't know how. No, Texans edited himself. He was given the authority to do that. Someone gave him commissioner abilities. Pack didn't have it. Pack had edits under his team. Texans edited his team. Yeah, I seen that. Everyone had to have been given commissioner abilities to do that, because there was edits on True's team that was made by True. There was edits on the Texans team that was made by the Texans. There was edits on Pack's team that was made by Pack's. It was just like, 4 or 5 guys, and that just really, I was like, man, I really went into that playoff game, and I was, I legit thought I would just beat myself. And, come to think of it, I went and looked at the rosters, and I'm like, why is this defensive tackle a 93? if we got sliders down. Then I go to regs, and I'm looking at dude, and I'm like, bro's a 69 speed, 87 strength. And I'm like, I know defensive linemen don't get that much strength in a fucking season. So I go back to the fucking CFM, and I look, man's got 80 speed with 98 strength. Like how do you go from 69 speed to 80 speed, and then from 87 strength to 98 strength in one season where the slider thresholds are lowered? And that just raised my concern. I know some people, I didn't even really look at Pat's team. I was just looking at the teams that I faced. And then a lot of people were calling out, that other stuff, and they were screenshotting some of the stuff, and I was like, bruh. I'm not acting soft. I was just like, bruh. Because I was, no. Yeah, he was. He gave commissioner status to somebody. Now, I'm not sure if he gave, and that's on him if he want to say what he did, but he gave commissioner status, I'm not sure to who. Maybe he gave it to True, and then, True hates me. Like, whatever the fuck is going on with his mind. True hates me enough that he would give, like, once you give commissioner privileges to someone, they can give it to other people. You don't realize that. So even if you was the only commissioner, then that means you gave them commissioner abilities to edit. I wish I would have screenshot it. No, because it would have said Pack edited on those teams. Pack edited his team. I went and looked at the Texans, and those was all on the Texans user. Every edit was him. I looked at it. Yeah, it was on you, but who did you give commissioner status to? Was it you gave it to multiple people, or did you give it to one person and then he gave it to other people? That's what I want to know, because that will clarify a lot of stuff. Just be honest with people, man. Like, that's ultimately what they want. So then True is the one that did it. Now you may have, took ownership on the fact of you editing your team because you saw someone did a position change. I get that. As long as you, admit that, people will come around to you. But you gave True, if you gave somebody else, like, you got to know shit that you do. I know who I gave commissioner status to. The only person in my league that has commissioner status to edit or do anything that I need to be done is the Chiefs user here. He's the only person. Now, I do have other people that could, if some situation came up where he had like a funeral, or if he needed to go somewhere, I could give that privilege to somebody else that I trust. I got my commissioners are different walks of life, so I just try to make sure that end of the day there's only two people that have it. And it's got to be two people I know that not gonna have any digressions against anyone. So, like, if someone was mad at me, okay, and let's say I'm gonna put an example out. You cannot let your feelings override. It's just like running a business. You can't let your feelings, or how you feel about somebody dictate how you respond to what that person situation is. Like, for instance, if we're in a position where someone's in a playoffs, oh, I don't like this guy. Let me go give this person commissioner status so that they can buff their team up. That sounds like some shit True would do. Okay? Or you can't allow that. Like, everyone has to have a standard. it's just what it is. But like I said, I'm 0-2 right now. We'll catch up once when my quarterback gets a little bit better, bro. He not bad. I'm just saying, like people want respectable. Like if you do something, it has to be respectable. If you want to run a league where you edit stats, make it be like a some type of reward system. Let's say if you want to have two players bet on a game, and instead of betting money, they could bet their players or something. I wouldn't oppose to something like that. If like, two people want to put their top tier, I'm thinking about it. I haven't exactly confirmed that, hey, this is going to happen. It's just an option. Let's say you got two players, they're going to the playoffs, whatever, and they want to bet their top player. Like if I go into a game, I want to bet Devontae Adams versus whoever I'm going up. Let's say if I'm going up against the Chiefs, and I want to bet Devontae Adams for Pat Mahomes. That might be considered. Late in the season, not early in the season, obviously, but playoff wise, I mean, it's something considered. Try to make like some type of reward system. Or if, let's say you got a game of the week and you get people to vote on it, right? I'm just giving y'all some ideas. Let's say you have a game of the week that you list, and you let everyone have an opportunity to vote in the Discord. You'll have a check mark. You could take a picture of each team and you put a check mark, and you can't let people change who they vote for. So once they vote, it's final. You might need to write it down in a separate check. And whoever wins that game, you might give them a +1 stat to awareness or something. You'd be like, okay, this is the game of the week. We're going to give a +1 awareness to anybody that gets it right. Okay? Do something like that. Do like a reward system if you're going to edit. Don't just be editing. I'm just saying, I'm not doing it right now, Icy. I'm just trying to, and it's not if you win the game, it's if you win the vote. Like I'm thinking about doing like a little voting system where everybody picks who wins. I'm not sure when I'll start that, but it's an idea. I'm listening to ideas. I want the league to run good. I want everybody to be interested in running it. I'm willing to take ideas. Like I said, this is the first time actually running one of these. I want to be fair, but at the same time, I don't. But I don't want people abusing something. At the end of the day, I might change it from awareness one game, catching the next. But hopefully we get this shit right. The only place we can go is up, right? Started from the bottom, now we're here. I'm trying to figure out why they did this to me. So I forgot to change my playbook. I gotta figure this out too. Like I had to make a new coach, but mine's probably gonna pick up. Let me look at my schedule. I ain't do too bad. It's just I can beat Icy sometimes. Just I got to adapt. Like beating Icy is basically repetition. You got to keep playing him to figure him out. He's gonna use whatever the meta is. Like that's just him. And I ain't gonna cap him for it either. Like I mean, you play the way you want to play. You just got to figure out whatever the meta is, because he's definitely gonna use it. And that boy Devontae lead the league. I just gotta capitalize, man. We gotta get better. Trey Lance, he doing all right, 78% completion. We'll bounce up, man. We got the people there. I just probably need to make a change at guard. I think ultimately that's what I need to do, man. because I tried to run and one of my guards kind of just fucking sucked. So we gonna do some shopping. 67 overall. He's fast, he's strong, but his age and overall he doesn't have the targeting awareness. I'm trying to see what we got, but they got a fucking young, but he's not strong. I need some guys with some power. He's slow. He's young. Man, I'm not getting rid of Polamalu. What the fuck wrong with you? What the fuck? I might get you with the fucking Voorhees. He got decent awareness. But he's 24. Being 24 is kind of like, do I really want to? He's strong, but change of direction is bad. It means I can't use him on pull blocks. Could be a red flag. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm still looking for players, man. So, I mean, I've got people on the block. I'm just not sure what I need to do right now. But like I said, I have one roster spot available, so. Why the fuck you won't pull him out, bro? Man? Come on, dog. That's my third safety. I need a 240-pound linebacker, and I just don't see. It's got to be strong and quick. He's 27, though. He's strong. I'll give him that. If he has to meet a specific, he can't be over 220 pounds. If I'm not mistaken. I had to double check. Cannot exceed 219 pounds. And it's only middle linebacker. You can't put like an outside linebacker. They would have to go through the process. Like, if it is a guy that meets that qualification, he would have to switch a year to middle linebacker first. And then after he switches from middle linebacker the next year, he can switch to safety. I'm like contemplating on this guy. He fits a lot of the stuff I want. Dawkins, not strong enough. That's an off-ball linebacker. That's too risky. Quick. Might leave that one alone though. It's like anything under 70. Usually don't translate. It look good for regs, but CFM be different, bro, when you have low rated players. I see a lot of people took them good players out their practice squads. I can't even lurk. I need a corner. You know what? I need corners, bro, to be honest. Fuck it, let's sign him. Bring him to the fucking nation, bro. Now, I would consider making some changes. No, you cannot move a free safety to strong safety. Free safety can move to corner. Strong safety can move to linebacker. That's pretty much where they get kind of stopped at. Now, doesn't mean that you can't go in your depth chart and have your free safety playing strong safety. They just can't position swap so that you can technically have a corner at sub linebacker. It's really just defined to prevent that. That's why it's set like that. Because you can use a strong safety at sub linebacker, just not a free safety. I'm not sure. Maybe that's what you're trying to get at, or. Or you can just go get fast linebackers to play sub linebacker. I've got 3 of them specifically for that. The boys did not play for me. have to change, put Miles Jacks as number 1. Let Chase on play the number 2. I should get Jefferson in on the play for special teams, so we should be good there. Unless they try to do some weird shit here. Let's do it like this. Now, gotta figure out where I want to put them at. Probably right here. Now we got another fast corner addition to the squad. Pretty solid pickup, you ask me. Just trying to see if there's any weaknesses anywhere. Probably might make him my number 2. A little bit stronger. Better press than, yeah, definitely. I like Bennett, don't get me wrong, but we're going to do it like that. I ain't want Tyler Hall right there. Alright. See how these boys play. Go in some practice. Gotta figure these boys out. So I don't know why they have me at Arizona. It's like every game I gotta fucking go and change my shit manually. I tried saving it as my default. Shit just didn't work. And I'm like, okay. I gotta get better with Lance on some of these throws. Like he did okay. It's just some of them I kind of forced. I'll just go random play.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
See, I like Lance can take off. I'm trying to figure out how do you make them slide? Do they always do that dive animation? Or do I gotta double tap to slide? No, double tap didn't work.
Here we go. Set.
Hold what? I did hold.
Set. Hut. Ready. Let's go.
I need another left guard, bro. See, if I hold, he does that. I want him to slide. That is holding square. Why does he fucking flop like that? It used to be you just double tap. Bro, quote, I'm probably gonna end up trading you, bro. Like dead ass.
Come on, set.
least he could throw. I did double tap. When he double tapped, he flopped. He does that.
Down.
What's the play that L2 R2 does that?
Here we go. Here we go.
Maybe.
Set. Ready.
I'm sure there's L2 R2. That's L3 R3.
Here we go. Set. Set. Right. Ready.
No, if you hold R2, you die and you're going to fumble. Because you're not protecting the ball. You do that shit right there.
Ready. Break.
R1, maybe? Nope.
Ready up.
He always flops. No, R2 is not going to make him protect the ball.
Ready.
If you're holding R2 and someone tackles you, you're more prone to fumble. So I'm trying to figure out why they won't let you slide. They give you those shitty animations. Don't get me wrong, man. Lance Nice, he can take off when I need him to. He do fumble though, but I can fix that.
On the set. Set.
I'm just trying to see he can. Look, he can fire that bitch downfield. Could you think who your quarterback is? You think it could be an overall thing? Because everything's built within thresholds, you know, that allow certain animations. So maybe there's a threshold on, you know, you being able to get a good slide animation. Because these low overall quarterback, trust me, they don't fucking slide, bro. They flop. I don't like it, but, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is.
Ready. Ready. Set. Go.
I mean, I'll live with it at the end of the day. Because this boy can throw it on the run. I'm not used to that. You can't do that shit with Aiden.
Ready.
It's like,
Here we go. Here we go.
I think if I work, you know, like 5 weeks, I'm gonna give him an opportunity, man. See what he can do. They got Jenkins on here fast as fuck. They might have fucked up giving that man 72 speed.
Here we go. Set. Hut. Hut. Okay. Break. Ready.
He can make these throws now. When I don't want to make these throws, he can do that.
Set. Hut.
Got me a blue. Who? What? Huh?
Hut. Hut.
Yeah, Lance, he's solid, bro. Like, I can throw. I mean, I'm used to throwing with bad quarterbacks. It's just.
Okay. Ready. Set.
A little bit too much.
Let's go. Set.
Just gotta get better with the timing on some of these throws. Get used to his throw animation. Like I said, I just started using them yesterday, so it might take me a little while. I can hit him with Aiden. I'm used to Aiden throw, but the ability to take off, that's gonna help. Oh, hey, that was a good throw. You just gotta be faster, Myers. That's on you.
Let's go now.
There. Boom. There we go.
Come on, set. Ready?
Man, oh shit, he blitzing. Look at there. See, we can get positive yards. You can't do that with Aiden.
Ready.
That's what I need. Somebody that can see a blitz coming. I'm like, okay. Usually his man can get yards.
Down.
And I'm not forced to throw it into coverage on a blitz. That's when you Adams usually catch them for me.
Here we go.
Man. Kelvin Joseph over there playing for me. I like it.
Ready, set. Hut.
That might have been a fucking free agency steal. That is a steal. That's been at that time, but
Set hut.
I tried to fucking 360.
Let's go. Set. Hut.
Oh, come on, Brody.
Ready. Set.
You stole my someone practice squad.
Ready. Set.
Speed ain't everything, to be honest. I had seen him. I was like, he got some red flags. Some people overrate speed on the defensive side. I like him better than Connell. I mean, obviously, yeah, I can rock with Connell if I need to, but being able to do that right there is so much better than taking a sack. Sometimes he do have bad throw animations, but
Come on, set. Ready.
he can fucking escape the pocket for one.
Ready.
He got a bad pocket breakdown, and he got better throw power, so he can hit my receivers in stride, as opposed because I freeform pass. I don't rely on the default ratings.
Ready.
It's like right there, freeform it. Kelvin Joseph actually playing pretty good for me over there. I like that. That's on Bennett. Oh, see, I did too much. That was on me. I tried to cut out and cut back in. Working with it. I feel like his throws to the right side of the field are a little bit better. To the left. I mean, I can make the throws on the left, but
Here we go. Hut.
I'm gonna get my receivers injured in practice more.
On the set.
Back shoulder. Oh, you gotta catch. Hey, that Joseph though. Hey, Joseph, good shit. I ain't plays like that in for me a game. So, yeah, he can throw these fucking ropes though. Like a lot of people just gave up. he was like, what, 32 awareness? I mean, you know, obviously if he gets blitzed, sometimes he'll freeze a little bit, but 2 seconds down the fucking sidelines. You know what I mean? Just a little too much free form on that.
Okay, break.
No, I try to back shoulder. Oh, you gotta catch that. Fuck.
Let's go.
Back shoulder disc. Oh, I went inside with it. By accident.
Ready?
Back shoulder on man. It's always gonna be back shoulder, man. Don't lead a vertical forward. Always lead them back. You can get the back shoulder animations.
Here we go.
Still kind of working with it. Now right there, just lead it to the sideline. Because even if it's an interception animation, you know, you got it on the sideline. They'll catch it out of bounds.
Come on,
Put too much lead on that. Man coverage, 1-on-1, back shoulder.
ready.
Thinking about putting someone on the market. I don't know who though. I need a left guard. I actually need 2 guards.
Ready.
I need a left guard and a right guard.
Here we go. Here we go. Set up.
Oh, good catch. See that right there? This is how you get better at it, man. You just sit in practice mode, one play, and just keep throwing it, 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 until you get it figured out. Like, look there. That's why I say, man, like, man coverage is easy to do it on. So they keep playing man. It's just the one thing, you're just waiting for them to... I'm going to tell you, this is the cheat code. You're waiting for... You see, most man is off coverage, so you can blitz from off coverage. Okay, because what you're looking for on these perfect passes is right there. When he turns his back, that's when you need to throw it. So, like, if you're blitzing from cover 0, you cannot press with it. If you press, you're going to get beat over the top because you got no over the top help. So most cover 0s, you're off man. So that basically gives you time versus verts for your blitz to come through. Now, obviously, you'll be weak versus like quick passes and stuff like that. But I'll kind of give an example if he comes out in it again. But press coverage right there, Devontae gonna cook you. You know, so it's just elite receivers versus press. You don't want to press elite receivers. Okay. So right there, that's cover 2 zone invert. Usually, you just kind of read it off the snap. That could be like a quarters or cover 3 blitz, cover 1 blitz.
Here we go. Ready?
Zone. Man, match zone. See, you can actually throw these things like comebacks without having a comeback route on the field. There. Wow. We're going to get good with him, I promise you.
Come on, set. Ready?
Zone. See how the zone, he looked inside? See, you got to get it to the sideline.
Ready, ready. Hut, hut.
See, that's zone. So we got to throw it over there. Probably get a little bit more up on it.
Down. Ready.
Oh my God, no he didn't. No.
Here we go. Here we go. Set, hut.
Lance gonna be alright for me, bro. He gonna be alright for me.
Set, ready.
Just slightly free-forming. All right, I'm going to play some regs, fellas. Y'all more than welcome to stick it in. I'm not starting too hot in my CFM, but like I said, I had to make some changes. I had to do a scheme change. We'll bounce back. I ain't doing too bad. I mean, my offense can still score points. We can get yards. Just got to kind of clean up the turnovers on some of them throws. I might have to sit in practice mode, get used to Lance just a little bit so I know his timing rhythm. Well, let me tell you, once I get that shit down, it's over. All right, I'm telling you, it's a wrap. Usually that comes with, trying to get used to do two different quarterbacks. I had to get rid of Jimmy G and Hoyer. I was like, I'll eat that penalty. Give me a quarterback that I can work with.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a compelling AFC matchup for you, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. Amir Abdullah going to take it out of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. O'Connell going straight to the air. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Tucker. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Speed is the name of the game when it comes to RPOs, and sometimes you can be a little too quick, thus inaccurate, incomplete.
Well, now they'll try the end around.
Come on, Adams, I see you.
He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
When we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's going to be ringed out of bounds down inside the 25. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And O'Connell now to throw. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
He kept the receiver in the short field without letting his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
2nd down and 3. Now it's O'Connell. Touchdown! Devontae Adams from 17 yards out. And the Raiders will jump on 2. It's complete, and he will get in to make it 8-0. Interesting, they're putting foot on the gas here, only going for 2 to go up 8-0.
After that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
And the effort snuffed out. The Texans' hands team recovers. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And out of bounds right around the 20. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Devin Singletary taking it in from the 20. And the Texans have cut the lead back down to 2. Well, they were looking to pick up the first down on 3rd and short. They got a little more than they bargained for, finding the end zone as well.
And oftentimes in short yardage situations, you get a lot of defenders stacked near the line of scrimmage, partner. So if you can get past that first wave, there's usually room to roll, and he found it.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And this is now a 1-point game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. Yeah, I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
First down throw, O'Connell. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. O'Connell to throw on 2nd down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessful.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go down the middle for getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now. 1st and 10. First carry of the game from Zamir White. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A tight one. 8-7 our score after. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Back to throw, O'Connell. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And a short pickup there down about the 9. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. This is caught. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. They'll go for it. O'Connell. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Mayer, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Raiders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. And that's caught at the 2. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he
I can run this offense with Connell. It just kind of limited in terms of his pocket mobility and shit. Can't run the bootlegs.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before. That draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go...
And the Raiders have got it. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Here's Stroud. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. You're guaranteed the approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, you're right there. Kick it off. God damn. Hey, when they do that.
Inside the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. On 1st down, here's Stroud. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Stroud. And this is incomplete.
Good shit, Jack Jones.
Stroud here on 3rd and long. Short throw into the hands of Junior. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still win to a 4th down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Incomplete, but there is a flag.
Oh, they lame with that.
Penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Singletary here running out of the gun. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Devin Singletary with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Texans are back within a score. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And it's good. It cuts it to 2. 16-14 our score. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now you just got to be careful not to lean into the overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
O'Connell now on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
That is cool. And they want this way upfield across the 35. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. To throw here, O'Connell. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Jacobs going to try the middle. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Here's O'Connell. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Tucker. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Here's Tucker complete on the right side. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 45-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him. That's another 1st down. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved the sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. Down to about the 32. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 2nd and 7. Now O'Connell. That's caught by Myers. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, 32 yards. And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. And now they'll shift things around. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And they go for it now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the scoop. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this. And that's close. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins as the first half is winding down. And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. offense set to get this drive started. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. This is caught by Tucker. Well, here's a timeout as they're going to get him 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, O'Connell. The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
First mistake for the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And there's a surprise. You come out of the lockers, you're winning, kicking it away. I'm sure the receiving team is expecting you to kick it away. Surprise them with the onside kick, and it worked.
You know that they were ready to roll coming out of the locker room. Oftentimes, though, you see the team that's losing resort to something like this, trying to steal a possession. This was completely unexpected, but well played.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. They'll be taken down at about the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On second down, they'll run with White. And good vision there as it's across midfield and down the 45-yard line. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Pushes him over. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. First down, here's White. Shreds him with his stiff. And he gets it inside the 10 to the midway. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And the Raiders are in for 6. Touchdown. Josh Jacobs, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. On its Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do. I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked in each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Again on second down, it's Stroud. That is caught by Dell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Stroud off the play fake. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Here's Stroud. Under pressure again. And
Okay, pull him out.
the safety blitz stays in the fake Stroud. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. They'll get 19 out of this, but will still bring up the 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, and it winds up to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision.
Got Jay Jones out there.
Doesn't pan out, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. Throwing on 1st down, O'Connell.
Hit R1 too soon.
Picked off by Steven Nelson. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
Stroud's throw taken in by Collins.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, the defender was right on it.
Yeah.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Stroud now on 1st and 10. He's given it to Collins, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one goes for 36 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Stroud working out of the gun. He's caught. Touchdown, Texans. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree totally. Question it no more. This rookie, big-time throw right there. Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice cooperation.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Now it's O'Connell.
And now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
The guy's man complete. And he will be taken down. And pick up there on what's going to be the final play of the 4th quarter. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. O'Connell looking to throw yet again. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially
especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up putting yourself into it.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Stroud. Catches Madden Schultz on the outrun. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain there of 21 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call. They were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Stroud now on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line able to keep coverage, able to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that and the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him. And what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try to pick up the first down.
It's intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play, and the way the defenses were dominating, that's exactly what we did.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Here's Abdullah from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a fourth quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. The hard-hitting safety, Jimmy Ward, picking up the sack that time. How about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they called the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignments. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
There he goes left side. Inside the 20. Devontae Adams. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Devontae Adams with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
How's that coming along? I'm trying to be vanilla right now. I ain't. There's really no need for me to kind of open too much up. I've got some stuff though. I'm saving it for when I get just a little bit more of what I need.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Short throw into the hands of Jordan. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And
I mean, you can't run no under center if you go up against Chargers.
40 yards rushing for him now.
You know that.
Touchdown runs to boot. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. He'll get this out wide to Singletary.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here's 2nd down. Stroud. That's complete. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Nice, well coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Here we go, 1st and goal. They run here with Singletary. And the hole closes quickly here. He can find only about the 4. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. On the jet sweep, there goes Collins. This one, they need to go back to the drawing board. It's going to be swallowed up right away. The defensive line really got that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
He's got it.
Well, you know me pretty well now. You know what I want to do after that completed pass. 4th down, down by 3. What do I want to do here?
You want to go for it. You might be tempted. I think they need to kick it.
Yeah, someone might have to overrule me. Get the kicker out there, tie this game up.
There we go. The noise deafening. 4th and goal.
Get shit out of here.
Well, on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he's going to have a Raider 1st down. And that should be the one that finishes the script here. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Well, attacking users.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And a little bit of a surprise they lose the turnover battle. They wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Celebration time tonight on the Strip as we say so long from Las Vegas.
My Discord been lagging. Yo, I didn't even realize I had 5 touchdown passes. I'm gonna take a breather for the night, man. Next advance is Thursday. So, hold on, yeah. Next advance is Thursday.